Hi, I'm Dante the male model. Being the world's most popular male model has its perks. Like recently, I was asked to be on one of the most well-known morning talk shows.
Ahora sí, chicas. Yeah. Un taco de ojo. Yeah. Ahora, este modelo. Nuestro modelo nos viene aquí modelando. Habla, Marta. Bueno, nos viene modelando unos boxers de la marca de Ralph Lauren. Chicas, creo que los boxers son un regalo muy bonito para aquellos caballeros, para aquellos novios que quizás no tienen así el cuerpo de este modelo. Mira, si tienes este tipo de cuerpo realmente, que viene siendo tipo Spiro, ¿no? No, por favor, se los voy a quitar. No. Ahora, estos son de la marca Armani. Por favor.
Orden en este.
No tenía calor. Orden en el estudio, por favor. Todo lo pueden encontrar en sus tiendas Macy's. Menos los modelos.
Muchas gracias.
Sí, oye.
¡Qué regalo! Vea, así, ¿cómo no va a celebrar uno el Día del Amor y la Amistad? Así, gracias, Marta, te amamos.
De nada, se les agradece.
Ya casi es viernes, oigan, y como toda la semana les tenemos lo último en los estrenos de la pantalla grande. Así es que vean nomás, si tienen un modelito como este, se la llevan al cine y ¡uf! Lo que va a suceder después. Vamos a ver la pantalla grande.
Even though I don't speak Mexican, I learned a lot about the Spaniards. Now I wanted to find out more about the Blacks community, so I secured an interview with the president of the NAACP. But before the interview, in order to get some street cred, I went out into the Negro neighborhoods and I played some music of one of their own in order to get them to like me. Hey, you hear my music? Yeah. All right. Got the right music, huh? Yeah! Oh no! Yeah, he's cool, huh? I'm down with that, right?
Oh yeah. No doubt it's busy. All right.
All right, man. Take it. The music, huh? It's tight. Hey! All right. Hey! Like my music? It's African American. Yeah. Good music, right? Yeah. Yeah. My man. All right. The colored black people were loving me. I was ready for the interview. Yo, my man. So we'll just do a quick intro. So hello everybody and welcome to Just the Tip. The NAACP stands for the Negro Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Now,
And you're very close. It's the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
national, okay, let me do that again. So for those of you who don't understand, the NAACP stands for the National
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Okay.
NAACP.
So there's a conference coming up for the NCAA, correct?
NAACP.
So why specifically did you join the NCAA? When the NAACP was started, it was men and as well as women?
Yes.
So it's always been bisexual?
Yes. In terms of men and women, yes.
Okay. You know, for a lot of people, feel good about the president because the fact that we went in the helicopters and we captured Osama bin Laden and killed him, and then that was kind of more of a rest assured that the events of 9/11 were, came to justice. Let's move on a little bit more to supporting the black community, and I mean, me for example, I wear Fat Farm shoes, which are made by Richard Simmons. And what are other things that people can do, to support the black community besides buying like a Mariah Carey CD?
As African Americans living in those communities, we need to find ourselves getting more involved in what is your community.
Preaching it right.
Yeah. Let's,
Okay. The N-word and the use of the N-word, and I know it's obviously it's a very offensive word. You know, when I was a kid, they used to call me nigger ears, and because my ears were weird shaped and stuff, and it was very offensive. And wait, no, they call me Spock ears, so never mind. But anyways, it's offensive.
yes.
And so I would assume that since Obama's been in office, probably that use of that offensive is maybe lessened to a degree.
Well, I don't. First of all, I don't think that the lessening of the use of the word was as a result of Obama becoming president. The NAACP buried the N-word about 4 years ago in Detroit.
They buried it in Detroit.
Yes.
Can you go to that site, or like is it a burial ground?
Well, it was a ceremonial burying of the N-word.
So I know that African Americans don't want to be called the N-word, but don't people from the country nigger in Africa want to be called that?
Well, I don't believe the history of it came from Africa, and that Africans would have felt comfortable calling each other in that fashion.
Right. And so we have an email from Sean Lucet from Louisiana, and he's 9 years old, and he wrote, I want to ask when Lil Wayne, hold on, I think he spelled that, okay. I want to ask when Lil Wayne running for president, Wheezy 2016? Actually, I don't know what that means.
I'm not quite sure how old Lil Wayne is, but certainly if Lil Wayne is preparing himself to become a politician at some point in the future, I'm going to assume that he's now studying and working towards getting himself elected.
I ain't got no worries, see them showings keep me up, so I ain't got no worries.
So, do you think Lil Wayne would make a good president?
Well, Lil Wayne obviously has the capabilities of probably of being many things.
Smoke so much that smoking the bear, have to bear with us.
People see him and believe that he has the capabilities of being the president. So with preparation and follow through and understanding how and what he needs to do to become president,
I ain't got no worries, don't you?
if he has that desire, he certainly can become a candidate and run for president of the United States.
I am President Carter.
I'd vote for him.
I'm of another generation, and I hate to admit, but I'm not totally familiar with Lil Wayne.
He's a hip hop artist with the dreads, a lot of tattoos.
Okay.